By myself, I'm scared. I'm in the city, I don't know. I'm real scared. Fan Expo Boston. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time. It's Ivan Patch. I am an artist. I have a bunch of conventions I go to, and I do studio vlogs. This one is me getting ready and going to Fan Expo Boston, which is a far drive for me. I am in Florida, and it's going to be at least 19 hours. I think it's more. I can't remember exactly. I swear it was like 19 to 21 hours, but I don't recall at the top of my head right now. So it is a few weeks before. I think we are 16, 17 days out, I believe. I think. I might be exaggerating a little bit. I'm sure it's like at least 16 days. 15 or 16 days. Point is, I thought I would record this now because I might forget, because I know I'm going to start getting really busy with preparing for it. And I don't want to forget to do this, or do it when I'm kind of like frantic and, I mean, I say stressed out, but with a lot to do. I don't want to accidentally, like, you know, rush it, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, Fan Expo Boston, gonna be going there. My husband will be coming with me this time. We'll be driving together. It's also the weekend of our anniversary, which is a little sad because I gotta work on it, but we're gonna be traveling together, so I mean, that's cool. So we're gonna try to make the most of it. But I do have a lot of things I gotta get done. I did make a big print order, and one of my new prints from Windbreaker will be arriving before we leave, hopefully. I do have some stickers to make. I gotta replenish. I do want to paint, also because I'm gonna have to paint, because I have con after con backed up after Fan Expo Boston, and they're all heavy painting conventions. I mean, they're anime cons and, you know, comic cons, but they're really, those are the cons that I'm really good with selling my paintings. So I gotta have some new ones for those shows. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you some work as I go and everything before we actually head to the con. So yeah, be on the lookout for that in the next coming seconds, minutes, however long this vlog goes. I promise I will try not to make it super long. It's not a promise I can always keep, but I really do try. And trying is what matters. I did build this shelf thing here to help stock some stuff, because this side of the room was always a mess. Granted, this is all very cluttered right now because I have to take some things out that's going to my friend's place to store for me, and other things are gonna get thrown away or recycled because I just don't need it anymore. But the space is much easier to navigate. It used to come out all the way out here, and I couldn't use the space. But now I gotta just move this table. I can go access things. You know, it's not so bad now. But it will come together.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
All right, I had to go get refreshed, whatnot, clean up a little bit. I did do some stuff. I do have a print that I was working on. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done for the con now as much as I wanted to. I do have a stamp rally that I'm a part of for Fan Expo Boston, and for another con that I have a week after Fan Expo. But considering the drive, I'm probably not gonna get home until 2 days before I have to head out again for that show. So I gotta get these things done for the stamp rally. So I'm gonna show you some things that I was doing for the stamp rally and what I have for Fan Expo Boston in particular. So I am gonna be a part of a Bungo Stray Dogs stamp rally, and this is the prize that I made. It's a sticker of Atsushi. So I have some Bungo Stray Dogs like prints and stuff already, so I don't have to make anything new for the stamp rally, but this is my part of the prize. It's gonna be me and 3 other artists friends who I shared their work before, but we're gonna have a little prize pack. So there's that. And then I was working on this little sticker sheet, or not sticker sheet, stickers of my little Kodama character, who I've shared the little watercolor drawing I've done of him. And I kind of want to give it away as like a freebie when people, you know, buy stuff from me or whatnot. So got to cut that. So, you know, and I think you guys did see that I packed up some of the like freebie prizes and stuff. So that's just some of what I've been doing. I made this little shirt of the Kodama guy. I mean, it doesn't look the best, but I just kind of wanted to make it so I could wear it at the con. I don't know, it goes with a bit of my new branding, which I'm going to be doing for my Ivan Patch logo and stuff. And just to specify what I mean on rebranding, I was working on redrawing my little avatar, my OC, that I usually have with the logo and with my brand. I'm redrawing him and redrawing a bunch of different things and signs and whatnot. I want to have some display stuff at the table, just kind of uniform, or I guess make everything more uniform is what I'm trying to say. I said that sentence a little weird. So I have to do all that stuff too, as well as all my other things, which I'm not going to be able to fully do all of that for Fan Expo Boston, but I want to get started on it. And that even means I have to redo my business cards too. So there's a lot to do. But yeah, so I have high hopes for this show. I don't know why particularly I do, but I just do. And I want to try to do as much as I can for it. I feel like we've been sitting all day just working, so time for a little stroll. I'm sure she's gonna have to, you know, go number 2. So I have this canvas with Sakura from Windbreaker on it. I doubt I'll be able to get it done for Boston, but I'm sure I'll have it for my next con, which is a week after. So I'm gonna try to paint it a little bit because I have some time to focus on other things, and I need to prepare for that con sooner than later. So we'll see what I can get done. It is Friday morning, 4 days before we gotta head out to Boston. I couldn't start painting and everything, but my prints came in right on time, and well, on time enough for me to, you know, like have them for the con. But so some of them I've already shown before, obviously my Scott Pilgrim. But if anyone has seen my previous vlogs, I have my Windbreaker print finally completed, which I never got to fully show in all the other ones. They were kind of like in segments, like, oh, at this con, before this con, I was kind of working on it. And then before this con, I was working on it again. So I did finish it in between. So I did make an order and it did arrive. So I'm excited to share it, if I can get it out. So here it is. It is completed. It looks fabulous. I'm excited for it. Yeah, if anyone watches Windbreaker, you know this episode, if you're caught up anyway. So yeah, I love this character so much. I love him. So yeah, I made this print. I'm hopeful that, you know, if everybody digs it and is super into it. And so yeah, I just wanted to share that before I get working on stuff. I was very excited that it came in. So, but yeah. All right, guys, it is early Wednesday morning of the week of Fan Expo Boston. Ready to head out. I didn't get to record too much like I wanted to, because life just decided to be kind of a brat and give us a lot of crap these last few days. So I didn't really record much. I wasn't really in the mood, and I feel bad. I'm sorry about that, but I'll try to record a lot of the con. I didn't get to record a lot of the prep. So just a lot of constant things happening one after the other, ending with my husband's car breaking down. So yeah, but we're ready to go. Car's packed up. It is very early in the morning, and I'll be showing more as we go. But let me go because I gotta help Shane pack the car. So, or put I gotta help Shane put like all our suitcase and stuff, whereas all the con stuff's already in the car. We are at a rest area in North Carolina. Time to take a pee break. We are looking for the con. We parked and nothing's really close. We can't use the loading dock. So we got stuff to figure out. We'll share more later. We are finally inside after discovering we were on the wrong floor. We couldn't use the front entrance, but we were able to use the loading dock because Cam had a pass and she needed to bring some stuff in anyway. So we just did it at the same time. We're setting up, if you didn't get that already. Friday, we're here. Not fully set up, but you know, started. So it's loud, just showing you that it's the next day, day one. All right, everyone, this is the table so far. I haven't done the backdrop yet because we left the clamps in the car. I only brought one. Irresponsible me. But this is what I have so far. Oh, I didn't show you. This is the new bongo prints. So it's Atsushi, Dazai, and Rampo. And I have to put Chuya back here. I haven't done it yet, but you've seen Chuya already. He is missing. But yeah, those ones I wanted to show you earlier, but I forgot. So I made them for the stamp rally. So yeah, we're not done yet. Almost there. So I mentioned to all of you the stamp rally, but I didn't show you what's inside, so let's do that. Oh my God, stuff fell out. All right, this is one of the stickers. That's from Rebecca, or Get Excited Designs, Dazai Chuya. And this is from Naisu Arts from Elise, Rampo. And then here's my Atsushi sticker. I don't think I showed you guys it was completed earlier, but there you go, it's completed. And then Atsushi pin from Cam or Ludia Hirai Designs. So there you go, yeah. All four for the stamp rally. Yeah, I didn't show you that earlier. All right, I showed her before. There's Elise and her fiance Dan. He's like, yo, I don't want to be here. Stop. The tote bags. I like how she hangs her totes better than me. I just hang them on the rack and it looks stupid. Alright, and now we find my shot. Alright, everyone. It's, I think, still VIP time, so it's only like an hour. It started at 2 for VIP. And Shane already abandoned me. I'm by myself. I'm scared. I'm in a city I don't know. I'm real scared. No, I'm not. But made a couple sales so far. I've been pretty good. Yeah, so for VIP time, it's actually pretty good. I'm not used to selling anything during VIP. I feel like a lot of people have that same consensus. Oh wait, Shane's back. He didn't abandon me. He's returned. It's day 1, Friday. Hello. I'm looking at his tattoo. Forget it. Why are you looking like that?
Because you're looking at the...
I'm smiling. Smile. I look at the camera. I'm looking at... Who looks at this? That's creepy. How you doing today? Nobody wants to look at straight on the TV. You don't like that. No, it's like the ring. It's terrifying. So I don't look at this. I look at this. Imagine the chick from the ring coming out. And that's what it feels like when all of us are talking to the camera, but we're looking at the actual camera. We have nothing to do at the moment. The con opened up finally. We're not just in VIP time. You know, people gotta walk around and stuff. And we're in a totally different floor than the vendor floor. But they have to come up here to meet the celebrities and the voice actors. They're on our floor. So
I want fudge.
you're gonna get fudge later. We need to make table back first, guys. You can't just spend money willy-nilly. Yes, we're making table first. Stop. You all understand the goals. Oh my God, scared
No, it's not your fault.
the crap out of me.
This has never happened before? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, come say hi. Since Rebecca scared the crap out of me.
Hello.
Okay, so the people next to us did not show up. So we moved over and we took like their table and half of the other one. So we shared with them. So now we have more space and it's easier to see the backdrop. See? So, and we were able to put more of the prints out. Now it's the backside, but now I have more racks out so people can actually see more work. It was cramped before, so I'm happy that these people didn't show up. As much as I know who they are and their art is amazing, but it really helped me out. So I'm sad they're actually not here because I actually really wanted to talk with them more. I only talked to them in a previous con, but it is what it is. Probably something happened. Hopefully they're okay. But I'm excited to see how the rest of the weekend goes now. It's the end of the day. We're leaving. They were actually at their table this time, not like in free con. It was blah today. What are you doing?
I didn't get my fudge.
I said he can get fudge if we made table. Well, guess what, guys? We did not make table today. So if that says how the first day went, I feel like that was a pretty clear indication of how it went. Say more later. Dun, dun, dun. All right, it's like 9:40 and they let people in already, and like we were scrambling and so many people aren't even at their tables yet because they weren't supposed to let people in until 10. So I don't know if the crowd got crazy or something and they were like, oh, just let them in. But yeah, we are starting day 2. I didn't get to record even the table yet or anything, so yeah. And you know, today's our anniversary, and it's like I wanted to like set stuff up and be like, celebrate with us, or have like a little like thing, but I couldn't do that yet. So hopefully today's a good day. Shane got his fudge, so he's excited, and I thought we would record him so he can express how happy he is about getting fudge because he loves being on camera.
I got my fudge.
Is that all you have to say? Yeah, that's all he has to say, guys. Bye. How you doing today? Okay, you're from JoJo, right? Which part?
7.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it. Okay, I don't know. I only went up to 4 right now.
I finished JoJo, I'm on JoJo Land, I'm waiting for JoJo Land.
Oh. Okay. No, I only got to part 4 for JoJo, which is my favorite one, honestly, right now.
Well, part 7 is where it like changes entirely. Number 1 and number 2 is people keep saying part 7 is the best out of every single.
Really?
It's because how it's written is really like Jesus Christ is dead, and you get to put his little body parts inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we take his little corpse parts.
Yeah.
And he gets benefits.
Oh,
like,
I see.
Gyro has the,
One Piece I'm only caught up because I've been watching it from like 2003, so like.
I caught up in 3 years.
That's not bad.
That's actually a very nice pace. My friend did it in 2 months, and it was unhealthy.
Like recently, did it?
Well,
Yeah.
I also have an unfair job here, so it's
No, but 3 years is that's a nice time span. Him, it was like 7 years.
It took me 7 years.
But this is also like 3 years ago you caught up. 4 years ago?
something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that, you know, but now it's like we're at 1,100 episodes. So if someone does it in 2 months, I think that's unhealthy.
yeah.
I might need to hit them like
I think at least like 2 years minimum finishing one.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that.
I don't understand how people can finish in months.
Because they're not doing anything else. Like that means like when you're showering, you have it on. When you're brushing your teeth, you have it on. You know, when you're driving to work, you have it on. It's like what? That's insane. Yes. But I'm out of Rampo and Chuya. I only have Asushi and Dazai, which I gotta put sold out stickers in that book right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna get that confused. And we're doing a stamp rally with my friends too. That's the way we did it.
Yeah, I know.
I always see this art and I never get to buy anything. Hopefully the con keeps getting better so I can buy something. But I always love these Gundam pieces. So to keep you guys caught up, I have, I think, these 2 Asushis and 1 left in the print box, so that's 3. And then only 2 Dazai, oh no, 1 Dazai left. And I sold out of my Rampos and my Chuyas for the stamp rally. So that's what's happening there. I sold out of Death the Kid and Maka and Soul. I do have, I think, 2 left of Black Star. That's a little heads up on how it's going. So yeah, it's been going pretty good. It is kind of dead now. It's after it hit 4:30, it got kind of slow. But yeah, and there's Shane hiding behind Scott and Ramona.
That's equivalent to wearing a shirt that says, "This is my Halloween costume."
Yeah, it literally is. Oh, also, I love how it sounds. Whenever I fly, I feel like I always get a little bit of like a sore throat. Hey, what is that? I know, after we go there, we can try. Yeah. I know, that's what I was just pointing to. Oh, and Uniqlo too, I never see those. Oh my god, they have really You, I hope you don't find anything. You got King Dida. So, I know the other store, it's the same one as Philly. They have mystery boxes.
I forgot to record when we got here. It's day 3, and Shane's making mystery packs because I forgot to do that, and now somebody walked up, so I'm going to stop recording now while I go talk to them. Have a good day. We're checking in. It's Sunday. It's slowish, but it was steady, but now it's not. I don't know. And Shane's trying very hard to move this, my Scott Pilgrim painting that you all know about. And people are here. Every time I start recording, people come up. So I'm going to stop recording again so I can talk to people that are there. All right, it's 2:41. Giving you a more elaborate check-in. Someone came up again. Oh wait, no they didn't. Sorry. It's been slow still. I don't know what it is. We're in a different venue than normal and a different time of the year apparently. I don't know. Shane is trying real hard to sell Scott Pilgrim. It's hard to carry that painting around, so I would love if that painting went somewhere. And I've been wanting to walk around and record, but it's just been, I don't know, it's been a weird time here. I'm trying not to be down about it, but it's been weird. How you doing? Yes.
We were looking for specific artists.
Okay.
It says they're at AA206.
So they did not come. So I was 204 and they moved me, they let me move over. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, they didn't show up. So, but yeah.
But at least makes it so I don't have to get it.
Yeah, and then you're wasting your time looking for them. So.
Thank you.
Also to point out, I've been using the cup that my friends gave me at a Taco Fest, and some people said I probably wasn't going to use. Like, I'm using it. I use it all weekend. Just pointing it out. All right, so I met this lovely person earlier. She watches the videos. I appreciate it. So I want to show her work. Okay, this is her logo, and I'll put it down here to follow her. I don't know what that is. We're sitting here waiting. We finished packing up like 50 minutes to an hour ago, and we can't go anywhere because we need a pass to go to the loading dock. We can't use the dolly or my wagon to get out through the front. Even though a lot of people ran off trying to do it, but now we're stuck here waiting. And I feel like I'm slightly being punished for following the rules. So I'm gonna also say it's not really the convention's fault, it's the convention center. But it is, well, what time is it? Like 6 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock?
6:24.
6:24, we ended at 5, and we can't go anywhere until they give us a pass. Which means then I'm gonna get stuck in a line to even get in the loading dock. So we probably won't be getting out of here until maybe 8-ish or something. I don't know. Try not to be negative. But we also have a 6.5 hour drive from here to our destination so we can sleep for the night and then drive the rest of the way tomorrow. That's showing you, it's giving you a little check-in or whatever. We are back from Boston. We are back as me and my husband. It is Tuesday after the con. We drove Sunday night and all day yesterday, which was Monday. The drive was a lot, and just to start this outro off with, I don't think I'll be driving up there ever again, or I intend not to. I don't want to drive to cons that are this far away anymore. 10 hours, I'm okay with, but 10 up, I have to think about it, and most likely I will not be driving to them. So it seems like flying is gonna happen, which means I will have to leave my paintings with me, which is not really a problem anymore for me. I feel like I need to ease up on the painting. They're taking up a lot of my time, and considering I do a lot of research and figuring out what I want to paint and when, they're not moving as fast as I'd like to, and they're taking up too much time in my car, or too much space, I'm sorry, too much space in my car, and there's too much of my time going to them, I guess. To continue on about this convention, I will state, and I think I said it earlier, my biggest negative for this con, and I don't really even think it's the con's fault exactly, so I really can't blame them on this. The convention center had a lot of weird rules, and loading out Sunday night was a disaster. And I am one that tries not to exaggerate when something is good or bad. I try to really be grounded about it, but I will say leaving the con on Sunday, trying to get out, was the worst I've ever experienced. I have been doing this for about to be 5 years, and we could not use our wagons to get out through the front. We also couldn't use our wagons to get out through the loading dock. You had to get a pass to use the loading dock. Unless you had, you know, suitcases and things, you can go through the front. I don't have suitcases because I have everything in boxes and things like that. So we could have carried everything out, but then I heard they weren't letting you back in after you walked out, so I wouldn't be able to carry everything in one trip. So we waited for our loading pass. Took forever. Then people weren't following the rules to even get a loading pass. They were just going to the dock anyway, and I guess the people at the gate were letting them in, and then they started flooding the loading dock, and we were all just sitting for hours and hours and hours. So we didn't actually leave the con until after 9, and that was after we decided to just go drag our stuff out ourselves through the loading dock with our wagon, ignoring what the rules were. We talked to security about it. They said, just take your stuff and go. Don't worry about it. Traffic was getting backed up. We were in the heart of like Boston. It was a disaster. I'm not gonna elaborate anymore, but we got out way later than we were supposed to. We finished packing up at 5:30. We didn't leave until 9:30ish, and that was just a lot. So again, I can't really blame the con for that. That's really seems to be the convention center. The con had their rules and they were trying to follow it, but not everyone was. It was a lot going on, but I can only say my experience. But the convention itself, again, there were some issues with the convention center. They didn't let certain escalators be used. So on Friday, no one knew where Artist Alley was, and we had a very, very slow day. And I'm sure I've said this earlier in the vlog and with my little check-ins. So Friday was just very slow. Virtually made nothing. Friday was much better after people have mentioned that we're not being seen. People don't know where we are. So they turn on the escalators and kind of move the traffic through. So they had to come through Artist Alley. So we finally got some traffic flow. So Saturday was pretty good. Sunday was Father's Day, and this is not the normal time that the con, this is not the normal dates that the con is usually at. So Father's Day was as you expected, as anyone would have expected. It's a little slow because it's Father's Day and then it's Sunday. So just a lot of things that kind of went against the con this year. And I know it's like an off year for the con. Everyone who's done this before have told me that this is a decent show. It's a pretty good show. So I really kind of can't judge the show fully this year, which seems to be the norm going on. So it kind of sucks. This year has been weird with conventions. So I tell everyone, if you can't show up to a con and all that, we have, all us artists have our online shops and things, but it is what it is. I did meet some great people. I'm happy that there were some really nice people here. Otherwise, I really felt like if they weren't, I would be more devastated about the convention. And it sucks a little bit because Shane doesn't get to go to cons a lot. And every time he comes to a show with me, it always seems to be a slow one or a con on its off year, things like that. So I feel like his experiences aren't always great with conventions, which really doesn't make me happy, especially because this was our anniversary weekend. So I don't know, it just kind of sucks a little. But I did sell out of a few things that one of them I did not expect to sell out at all. So I'll start with my Bungo Stray Dogs, those prints. Those sold really well, considering we had the stamp rally. But Rompo was like the first one sold out. Then we had Chuya. Then the thing that surprised me actually was my Scott Pilgrim print was selling a lot. And I'm not saying it doesn't sell usually, because it does. But it was one of my highest selling things. And I don't know what that was about. Maybe because no one really had Scott Pilgrim stuff at the con, I guess. I don't know. But seems to be that everybody wanted Scott Pilgrim. So I'm happy with that. And I just reprinted that. So thank God that I did, because I don't think I would have had enough. I did meet a great artist, which I shared earlier, and that she watches the vlog. So I did get this Obi-Wan print from her. So here's her card. But yeah, I put her, there we go. I put her handle earlier. So I'm happy I met her. Actually made the day much better because Sunday was dragging a little bit. I think I will try this con again. I will be flying next time, and it will be in a different convention center, hopefully. And yeah, so I don't know what else to say. But I have another show this week. The second we got back, I went to bed, and I'm up working for the next show, which is literally in a couple days. It's a Bold Matsuri in Jacksonville, Florida. So the 19+ hour drive is still kind of affecting me. I'm not fully recovered. I didn't sleep that much. But yeah, so hopefully you look out for those. If you haven't, follow, my socials, check out my Patreon. Yeah, especially with cons right now, I feel like online sales might be the way to help recoup some of the losses.